Hi, welcome to Uncle Wally's World. Let's color the world. Love makes the world go round tour. What you'll see here is a series of testimonies that God has given me in a vision of building the community of God, the kingdom of God, and how we are to love on each other, to throw lifelines to each other, to walk by faith, trusting God for His purposes in our life, and how we can be and live in one accord.
My name is Audrey, and I got to know Wally when I began to know my husband, Chris, because they were longtime friends.
What does coloring the world mean to
What it resonates to me is bringing what you have, the unique thing that you have, through knowing your essence and what you carry, and when you shine that spontaneously and share that with other people.
you? What does Wally's perception of coloring the world contribute to your understanding
His perception, I think what God shared with him is how connected coloring is to expressing God. He created a type of test on the computer that you can take it and discover what your color is. And from what he mentioned to me, it has the connection with the fruit of the Spirit, how you express God, how God is also the aspects of God are connected with color.
you? Has Wally's vision had an influence on you?
Yeah, I think it resonates. Maybe I had other ways of seeing it, through other ways of thinking, through music, through my reflections on who I am, and I think Wally's perception of it adds up to and comes like joining harmony with how I see it, which is finding who we are in God. When I found myself in Jesus is when it's when I truly began to express my color. One thing about Wally is that he likes to have his itinerary. He likes to follow kind of the same itinerary for things like places that he likes to go, things that he likes to do. He has a garden where he plants tomatoes and cucumbers. Every time I go there, he makes sure I have my own harvest. I think it's a way of showing love also. He likes to share what grows in his garden, make you a cup of tea. Me and Chris, when we were getting married, he was there, he was part of it. And it was very special. As a wedding gift, he asked me, would you like to see me without a beard? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then he removed his beard and came with a whole new look for the wedding, just as a way of showing his love to us. As a last minute thing, my cousin who was going to enter with me in the ceremony, he was late and he would not be able to make it for the time of the ceremony. And at first I was like, that's a little stressful. But the first person that came to mind for me was Wally, to go down the line and hand me to Chris. Also because he has a very special place in the life of my husband, who considers him a spiritual father. I think he has this special ability of being so present in who he is and so present with the Lord that when he expresses things, it's often from a place of deep insight that will usually bring out the best out of us.
From your point of view, who is Wally?
He's a person that lives from the heart. Yeah, he lives from what is truly genuine for him, and he's a lover of God. He truly found the love of God, and he is moved by it. I just came to mind that one thing that he told me when I began to know him, and I think he often says that to people, is he says, Audrey, when you get to know me, you have a problem, because I'm this. and I don't change, and you're gonna get the whole thing, the whole Wally, the Wally that's gonna correct you, the Wally that sometimes is going to disagree with you, that's going to call you higher, that is going to walk the truth of who I am.